Welcome to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast, your guide in the race to financial freedom through real estate investing and sound financial practices. This podcast is for anyone interested in learning more about real estate investing, personal finances, and a new take on traditional retirement. Now, here are your hosts, Larry Fierro and Mike Moe.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast. This is your Monday morning motivation edition where we talk about our call to action from the previous episode. We hit you with a little motivation to start your Monday morning off right, and then we tee up our episode to come, which is a fantastic one, if I don't say so myself, Mr. Fierro.
Yeah, we got some big things coming up, man. This is just, I'm so excited for Monday mornings. Every Monday, it's like a clean slate for the week. And
absolutely.
I like painting a nice Picasso.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like your buddy Nico's. I know what he says. I punched Monday in the face or something like that.
Yeah, he's gonna punch Monday right in the face.
Yeah, I always see his Facebook post on Monday about what he does Monday morning, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. There's a dude getting after it.
Yeah, he definitely takes Monday out on every Monday.
Heck yeah.
So, well, the call to action last week, man, we had a pretty decent episode with the self-storage units. What was our call to action?
Pretty decent, man. Come on. You got to give it some justice here. There we go. Yeah. If you are interested in the self-storage space, which we talked about, both of us being intrigued with that area of real estate, this was a good one to get into with Mr. Scott Crone. So the call to action is simply that. I mean, if you're interested in learning more, jump on over to CodaMG.com and you can get a free feasibility study on self-storage in your market. And you can email info@CodaMG.com. You can get a super cool thing. If you email info@CodaMG.com and you throw in the Real Estate Marathon Podcast in that email, they will underwrite and analyze the deal side by side with you. So if you're interested in self-storage, you're finding some deals, you'll literally have an industry expert who will crunch these numbers shoulder to shoulder with you. So unbelievable offer from these guys to give you their time, to give you their knowledge that they've gained over the years, and they're taking their lumps in this industry, and you can help. They can help you, and you can leverage their experience by looking at your deal. So fantastic opportunity with that.
They will definitely help you determine whether it's a good deal or a bad deal, whether you should buy it or run. Yeah,
exactly. And that's it. That's super important to have somebody in your corner who's experienced saying, nah, don't even think about it.
That's it. So today's Monday motivation, man, I'm kind of excited about it because we're doing change for the Monday morning motivation, and it's a big one because, you know, a lot of people starting out in real estate, they have to change their mindset. They have to change pretty much their entire way of thinking when they first start investing in real estate, because, you know, you can't do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, because they say that's the definition of insanity. That's one big thing. Get outside your comfort zone. That's where all the change and growth happens.
Yeah, man, I was pumped when I was pumped. Dang it, I hate that word. I was excited when you said this, because I think this is one that I needed to be reminded about today. I think a lot of people do, especially dealing with the situation that we're all in with the last 8 to 10 months of this insanity that we're in right now. Everybody's going through change, and you can either embrace it and, to your point, make the best out of it, or you can kind of curl up in the fetal position and wake up when it's all over in a way worse position, right? So it's about embracing that change. And to your point, nothing good happens in that comfort zone. It may be comfortable. That's why they call it the damn comfort zone. But you certainly don't grow on in there, and you certainly don't get a whole lot accomplished. So it's you got to embrace change and learn to deal with the suck, and that's how you hopefully get ahead.
Yeah, the pandemic's definitely been a lot of change, and you really have to hit it head on, and don't be afraid of it. Change, especially with you, like you said, the pandemic that's been going on, just meet it head on and face it with a positive attitude, and you can definitely embrace the change, because I read somewhere the other day that comfort is where dreams go to die. And, you know, and that's true. If you get too complacent, too comfortable in what you got going on in your real estate investing, or even your just investing or just life in general, you know, you can get too complacent and then let life pass you by. And that's not something that you really want to do. You want to make sure you can handle the change, meet it head on, and embrace it.
Adapt or die, man. And you know, I don't know, that there's obviously tons of different personalities in this world, but that's where the excitement is too, man. Like, I don't know who wants the super boring, monotonous, same thing every day. I mean, change is where you get the fun and exciting part, right? So it can be a little bit scary, but That's the spice of life, man.
Yeah, and we've said on other podcasts, if your goals don't make you a little bit nauseous, then you need bigger goals.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So, and dude, Thursday the 22nd, we got a big episode coming up. You want to tell folks about it?
I was pumped when we found out we were going to interview this gentleman, Mr. Garrett Sutton. So a rich dad advisor of Mr. Kiyosaki. He's an attorney. He's an asset protection expert, and he's a best-selling author with almost 1 million books sold. His Loopholes of Real Estate book, which is one of the Rich Dad Advisor books, it's the cousin of a book that changed almost everybody's life, Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? In the Rich Dad series, which is a loophole of real estate. So it's a topic. Let's be a little upfront. It's a topic that may sound a little dry to people. It may sound like boring from an asset protection standpoint, but let's be real, man. We didn't work this hard to, accumulate all these properties and all these assets to lose them because of a wrongful suit or because of some idiot was too lazy and wanted to sue you, right? So it's important to make sure your assets are protected.
Absolutely. And he offers the asset protection, and it's just, he one of his books too talks about the tax write-offs and things like that as well. And there's just a lot of different loopholes that you can use to protect your assets and reduce your tax liability.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So that's on Thursday, the 22nd. So make sure you guys come back for Rich Dad Advisor Garrett Sutton and listen to what he has to say, because he's just a wealth of knowledge.
Heck yeah. All right, man. Anything else from you?
No, you guys, it's Monday morning. It's your clean slate. Make sure you paint a masterpiece for the week and have a great week.
Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Real Estate Marathon Podcast. See you next time.
Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast. If you found value in any of the content from this show, consider supporting us in the following ways. Subscribe to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast. Leave a rating and review. Continue the conversation with like-minded individuals on social media by heading over to the Real Estate Marathon Podcast Facebook group, or follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Real Estate Marathon Podcast.